Hey everyone, welcome to another Infinity Nikki styling video, and in this video I will be sharing the stylings I did using Unwithering Poems with the 5-star Forest Ripple and the 4-star Verdant Verse. Yeah, let's start with the one you're seeing right now. This is the only outfit I styled using this dress, I think. I feel like there's so much you can do with the dress, so I try to go for the other pieces more when I do these stylings. So here I did use the Forest Triple dress. I think it's the base version, yeah, and these are free colors. So here's the original dress. I used some free colors. I kind of wanted to make a water fairy, which explains the Eurekas, and for the hair, I thought short hair would look perfect because of the pose she does here in wardrobe. So I think this is from the animal grooming outfit. Let me check. Is it the original? Oh, spring purity, friendly impression. Okay. So this is either the glow up or the evolution of the default animal grooming outfit hair. So yeah, I dyed it in this free blue. And for the outerwear, okay, I did pull for Dreamy Glimmer, so I used this outerwear from Dreamy Glimmer Ripples, the glow up version of, the Marilyn Monroe set, which is going away in a few hours. But if you don't have it, I mean, she's still a fairy, she's still fine. For the socks, I'm using Blossoming Stars Butterfly from the Permanent Banner, the green fresh 5-star set. For the shoes, Danger Ahead Ripples, also from the Marilyn Monroe set, but again, it was recently acquired, so I wanted to use it. Here's the original glow up version, by the way. I think, yeah, these colors also work. I dyed it to match. The Arosa shoes would work, or the shoes that came with it. I kind of wanted to not use the shoes or socks that came with it for this styling particularly. For the hair accessory, I'm using Glowing Crown from Golden Buds. Okay, so that's the 4-star that came with the Music Season 5-star. If you don't have it, it doesn't make too much of a difference, you see. I don't know, for some reason, sometimes I feel like I have to use every category. So yeah, this is still fine, but this is what I used. And for the headwear, Tranquil Dreams from Forest Triple Mist Lit. So this is from the first evolution, since I had to pull the first evolution before I could complete the set. But if you didn't pull for the first evolution, I mean, come on, this one works. And for the earrings, I'm using Astral Petals Butterfly, also from Blossoming Stars, the Permanent Banner set. And Blossom Promenade Butterfly again from Blossoming Stars. Distant. Oh my god. Yeah, Blossoming Stars again. And Flowing Whispers for the choker. Okay, this is from a banner. It was from a mid-season 4-star in 1.5. So Bubble Season. Yeah, Water Secco. I really loved that set. So yeah, I pulled for that. Again, if you don't have it, like, she's fine without a choker, or you could use something else. I think the Silvergale chokers work really well, especially the final evolution, because they add this here. For the gloves, I'm using Pearl Gift, I think also from the Permanent Banner, yeah, Whispers of Waves. So this is the blue waves set. And dyed in free colors. The original's white. I dyed it a little bit. I don't know how much of a difference that makes. A lot of it is hidden by this piece. And for the pendant, Farewell Tale from, okay, Daughter of the Lake. I don't get a lot of use out of it, so I saw free real estate, so yeah. And for the back piece, Crescent Gap from Blooming Dreams Tides, which is the first evolution. I did dye it, so original, which also works, the blue here, they match. And I used this, so this matches the skirt part more. If you don't have the evolution, the original wings work, or you could just go for the wings that came with it. I just wanted to use the Blooming Dreams wings because they flutter when she floats, and I love that. For the arm decoration, again, Embracing Vines Blue Mist from Blooming Dreams Blue Mist, the glow up version. For the makeup, I'm using Clear White Light for the base makeup from the Permanent Banner, Delicate Moonlight for the eyebrows from Teamies, To the Clouds for the lashes from the Cat Banner. Now, I don't think they matter that much, so for the makeup, just use whatever you like best. For the contacts, I'm using Shattered Starlight from Sea of Stars. They match the purple here. And for the lips, Silver Haze from Silvergale Saria. You can craft these. And for the skin tone, I'm using Passionate Banquet. And here, oh, yeah, here, Twilight Reflections, Nikki's base skin tone. I think the game is trying to make like some sounds based on what shoes she has on or the dress. And yeah, when I turn her around, it's kind of glitching. I don't know. And yeah, Moon or Snow. You can turn that setting off, by the way, like sounds based on whatever shoes she has on, but I like it usually. And for the Eureka, I'm using Misty Wave's head, Essence of Tears hands here, and Misty Wave's feet because Water Fairy. And here she is. I am in the wishing verse. I kind of left Itzaland for a while. You see? The fluttering wings. And yeah, okay, yeah. The sun is coming in from this direction, and this is away from the sun. I think, any fairy looks nice in the wishing woods. Here, nighttime. But wishing woods has artificial lighting, so it's not too dark. But yeah, the glowy effects look really nice during nighttime here. Anyway, on to the next look. So for this one, I wanted to style the 4-star Verdant Verse. So I started with the top. Here I am using the evolved version of it because, I don't know, I wanted to use some red, and also I was trying out different bottoms. At first I wanted to use shorts, but then I came across this skirt. I think this is from a Stoneville. Like there's a store that sells a bunch of skirts, and this one looked so nice with the red. I think I did like go through all of these and then land on the red one. I don't know, like I didn't style this one today yet, so this has been a work in progress for a while. And for the outerwear, I'm using Red Berry's offering, which is from the Starlit shop this season, I think. I dyed the green part, I made it brown because can't have any color. And yeah, here for the hair, I am using the Forest Ripple hair. I dyed it in this free brown, but I think the original adds this otherworldly look. For the socks, Mystic Whisper Reunion. Okay, so these socks are from Enduring Bond, the glow up version. So this was the 4-star that came with Dance Till Dawn in Fireworks Season 2.2. Any socks you have that are dark would work. These socks are very pretty, and I initially started with shorts. You see the details here? Not these shorts, by the way. So that's why I started with them, and I guess I stuck with them. So if you don't have that, you could like use any other socks. For the shoes, I'm using Brief Break, which I almost always read as Brick Break, the Pokemon move. But yeah, these are from Shadow Swift Weave, the default Sticky Claw outfit, and I dyed it using these 3 colors. This part always looks like an ice cream cone to me, even now. Blends in better with these colors. Headwear, Distant Call New Verse from Feathery Song New Verse. So this is the E and the Cadence Born set, the second one. With 533 dues, I think you get all the rewards you can get from him, but there are so many dues scattered around Itzaland. They will add more rewards, I think, but yeah, this is the currently finally available rewards you can get. Red and black. Come on, you can never go wrong with that color scheme. And for the earrings, Sacred Arrow, because she is a warrior, she's holding this sword, so I gave her bow and arrow here. I mean, if she's fighting in Itzaland, she's not gonna fight with the sword, she will use her bow and arrow. So yeah, this is from All for My Saintess store in Spira. For the handheld, Piercing Pink, which is from the evolved version of Nikki's birthday set, Nikki's 2025 birthday set, Melody Bloom. And for the makeup, Delicate Moonlight for the eyebrows from Timmy's, Here Lies Peace for the lashes from the Music Season banner, Dainty Yellow for the contacts from the permanent banner, a Rouge Touch for the lips from Cat banner in version 1.8, and Twilight Reflections is the skin tone I'm using, so here. Passionate Banquet. In Nikki's base skin tone. And Molar Snow. Not using any Eureka, but here she is in the Wishing Woods. I mean, Wishing Woods does sell you a sword somewhere. So, this is not out of the ordinary. There are knights here. But I guess in front of the ruins of the Guardians, she fits in better. Or inside the Swordsmith ruins, since she's literally holding a sword. Let me change time of day. Here. Running around. I love how this hair looks when she runs around though. On to the next look. So this one, I wanted to style a bard because I kind of wanted to use this piece. So this is a handheld you get as a completion reward for the 4-star. You can claim it from your compendium, and I wanted to style it. They also made it dyeable, which they usually don't for these ability handhelds. Hey, they also did it for the Shroomling bow. So like I was very interested, but this does bug out a lot. I've noticed this with the Dragon Mask handheld too, because this is an ability handheld that's used in animations, right? So even when I'm not doing any of the animations, like with the Dragon Mask, even when she's not holding it, it will sometimes revert back to the original colors like this, even though I did dye it. So I will show you in the overworld, but let's start with the look. I wanted to style the bottoms. So Verdant Verse Cycle, I used the glow up version, and these are free colors. I think these colors also work. Like, I don't know, I really love this set. Like, so many colors, and I feel like they can be mixed and matched so well. But yeah, the free colors, I wanted pink. And for the top here, I'm using Joyful Melody Shadow Chaser, which is the glow up version of this Adventure Ride top. This was a mid-patch 4-star in, I think, in version 1.4. What season was that? Hardy season? No. The Long Momo season? I forgot. Revelry. There you go. If you don't have it, you might have this from Music Season. This was free. Or, the Saintess's top also works. It's very bejeweled. Here's what I used. I love the sleeves here, so I wanted to use that. And for the outerwear, initially I started with this outerwear, but then I thought, hey, this works. But like it covers up a lot, right? And so eventually I scrolled all the way down and settled on this, which I never used, but I feel like I should. So this is from Moment Capture Dusk, the 4-star that came with Blooming Dreams. If you don't have it, this works. And if you don't have the top, the free substitutions. And for the socks, I'm using Marks of Woe from Wishful Rosa Daybreak, I believe, which is one of the Wishful Rosa variants. I think the first evolution. For the shoes, Kindred of Another Race Cycle. Okay. In Shining Nikki, kindred was a term they used for vampires. Yeah, the elves and the kindred. There was this whole lore about Pigeon Kingdom, which one is that? Like they changed the names. Empire of Light? That lore went crazy sometimes. But here, Verdant Verse Cycle. So this is also from this set, the glow up version. I did dye it. Original dyed. Let's see, the original. No, I think I do prefer the dyed version here. For the hair, I wanted pink. I used pink here, so I used this new free hair we got from Guardian Floof, our current free set. We get a free set every season. Headwear. Leisurely Growth from our current Starlit shop. They made them dyeable. I think this is a first. I'm not sure. Usually the Starlit shop items are not dyeable. So yeah, I dyed it using free colors. And Sproutborn Stirring Cycle for the earrings. Okay. So from Verdant Verse Cycle, also the glow up version of this. And I did dye it a little here. Free pinks. And for the neckwear, Budding Sprout, which is a free craftable you get from Wishfield from Meadow Wharf. I did check. For the choker, Joyful Rendezvous from Cat Banner, Forever Bond. So if you didn't pull for the Cat Banner, I think this is fine. Like she doesn't need everything covered up here. If you pulled for Echo Dreams, I think these would also add something. For the gloves, Glimmering Ode Glowlit from Forest Triple Glowlit, the glow up version of the Forest Triple gloves. Yeah, it does have butterflies here, but as you can see, they're hidden by this, right? Yeah, there's like glitter there thanks to it. I thought they just, removed this part, but no. That's nice. Like, you can even see through it. There's something there. And for the pendant, Twining Vines. So this is from Golden Buds. Okay, Music Season. I think I changed her socks. Okay, this made more sense with the original socks. Here, maybe not so much. So, like, if you don't have it, it doesn't even matter. And for the back piece, Forest Rhyme Cycle from Verdant Verse Cycle. Again, the same set. I dyed it. Free colors, but the original actually works. I changed colors a lot, as you can see. These are free colors. And for the handheld, Verdant Tambourine. And yeah, I did dye it using free colors. I changed the colors of this a lot too. At first, I thought, the dyes I picked looked horrible in the overworld, but it was actually glitching. It was just reverting back to this, so I kept re-dyeing it. This is what I settled on. Let's see how it looks in the overworld. And for the makeup, Silver feathers for the base makeup from Silvergale's Aria. Golden vines for the eyebrows from Wishful Rosa, I think. They're craftable. Here Lies Peace for the eyelashes, again from Echoed Dreams. Clear Day for the contacts from this season, our current banner. And Moonlit Snows, the skin tone I'm using. So here. In Nikki's base skin tone. Twilight Reflections. Oh, I did not give her lipstick, I just realized. Yeah, because sometimes I really like how pink the lips look without using any lipstick. I don't think we have like an option that looks like this yet, or at least I don't. And yeah, Passionate Banquet. See, moment of truth. Okay, yeah, she's holding the correct version of the tambourine, running around. So much light and shadow going on around here. And okay, I do have this set, so I want to check if she like uses this or nope, she switched to the default. And yeah, you can play it like that. And you can walk around while playing. Anyway, I'll unsummon. Yes, Momo claps and come on, bring it back, Nikki. Okay, she brought back the original. So, yeah, if it glitched, what I would do was like, use my purification or switch outfits. Like sometimes not everything would work, but until something did. I guess it's working now. Good for me, I guess. And let me change time of day. Here. Yeah, there's a lot of light in the wishing woods too during nighttime. Only the home island that's so dark you can't really see. I don't know, but yeah. Love the moonlight here. Anyway, on to the next look. Here's a Fae. I wanted to use this piece even though Did I use it on another styling? Yes, I did, but I styled that after this one. So yeah, I did want to use up every single piece, but I think there is one piece I didn't get to use, which I do not like, by the way. I'll get to that. This hair is not from this banner, obviously, but this is free. I think it's from Dancing Craft. Let me check. So Dancing Craft is the free set you get when you start your Dancing Island quest line, like very early into the quest line. Yeah, Dancing Craft Gold Date. So Evolution Glow Up, one of those. And for the dress, Cloudbreak Chorus Cadenza. So this is from Golden Buds Cadenza, the 4-star from Music Season. Now, if you don't have it, of course you could use any of these. But also I found the default purification outfit. I mean, yeah, this one, this works. Because I originally did start with the evolved version of that dress, this. So, I think they're similar. Hey, in that case, you could use this. Window purity. It didn't occur to me. But yeah, I kind of wanted a dress that showcased this. So she needed her arms bare. I did use it on another styling, but this part was covered. For the socks, again, I also wanted to use this piece. Forest Ripple Glow Lit. So this is from the Glow Up version. I did try adding it to the performer outfit, the previous one. It looked nice in wardrobe. Outside, it just didn't look right. So I thought, okay, yeah, fine. She'll be a fairy for this, not a human, or not a fairy who's living as a human. Then for the shoes, Fluttering Chase from Forest Ripple. I can see using this piece just fine. The socks, but the shoes, I don't know how they'll work with other socks. Without socks, sure. But with socks, I feel like these will look weird. So yeah, for the shoes, I used the base version. And accessories. Hometown View for the hair accessory here from Radiant Crown, our free anniversary set from last season. I think I did start with a different hair, yeah. So this didn't just hover, it sat on her hair. But later I thought this looked better. And for the headwear, Tender Thoughts from Forest Ripple, the base version. Full Fruit Companion for the earrings. Okay, so this is a deep echo piece from the Marilyn Monroe set. If you pulled for that, it does match. That's why I picked it, but like it's not essential to the look. And for the neckwear, Misty Wolfruit again from the same set. Another deep echo, which they didn't make dyeable for some reason. For the choker, Hanging Echo from Forest Ripple. So without, yeah, you can see a lot of it, but with, I wanted to add it. I don't know, it changes the neckline. Maybe you do prefer the original, but I've stared at it for far too long, so I wanted to change it. And for the gloves, Glimmering Ode from Forest Ripple again. Quiet Rest Glowlit for the pendant from Forest Ripple Glowlit, the glow up version. And for the back piece, the wings from the glow up version. And makeup. Within Deep Dreams for the base makeup from this set. I wanted to use it somewhere, where else but the Fae, because yeah, I don't reach for this. I don't know, something about it. Maybe it's the bug. I don't know, it looks weird to me. And for the eyelashes, Golden Thread from our free anniversary set. Clear Day for the contacts from this banner. Golden Kiss for the lips from Wishful Rosa, craftable. It's so glossy, I didn't realize. And Twilight Reflections for the skin tone. So here, Passionate Banquet. Nikki's base skin tone. And Moonlit Snow. Now I am using Eureka Afterglow Head because it's gold, Afterglow Hands because of the butterflies, and okay, yeah, that one also has butterflies, and Oracle Flame Feet, so these are new from Itzaland. Now, I think any look using pieces from this banner, they would work with the Eureka, even though a lot of the times they look out of place because, they're glowy, shimmery pieces themselves. And yeah, here's her running around during the nighttime in the moonlight. But the moonlight is really nice, huh? And yeah, these wings don't flutter. And here's her interacting with the decoration because she matches the color scheme. Oh. And she does that. Anyway, I will change time of day after she's done. Here. Okay, that is bright. Yeah, running around near a lamp bloom. Yeah, I think all of these fairy looks work really well near the wishing words. And yeah, let me show you what this does. Hey. And if you pulled on this, you already know, but I forget, I collect them normally. Isn't that weird? I thought this ability was so good, and then I just forget to do this. Because it does take up an ability slot, and I forget to switch. Flowers in her wake when she runs or walks. And yeah, I think she'll keep doing that until I switch to a different ability. Anyway, on to the next look. So yeah, here I wanted to style another performer. This time I think she's supposed to be a part of a theater troupe, and I wanted to use this piece. This was one of the last stylings, and I realized I hadn't used this headpiece, even though I love it, and the hair that came with it. I did eventually style the hair, but not too happy with that. We'll get to that. But I started with the headwear, wandering far from Verdant Verse. But anyway, the hair. I was tempted to use the hair, like any of these hairstyles again, but then I thought, no, red hair. And I didn't want to unlock any dyes yet. So this one from Hometown Breeze Vigilance. Either the Glow Up or the Evolution, one of the hairstyles from Hometown Breeze, a set you get from Kilo the Cadence Born, so the Cadence Born in Wishfield. And for the outerwear, Forest Stealth, here's what she looks like without it, by the way. I was so proud of adding the sleeves, but it does hide most of the look, so if you're not into that, I don't know, does this work? I feel like this clipped before because I used a different top. I changed that. If you're in a theater, you could wear any costume and look like anything. So I don't know. For the top, I'm using Wild Song. This one, I think this is from Dreamy Puff Boutique. I will have to check. And for the bottom, Behemoth Companion from the base Verdant Verse outfit. Fire Recall for the socks from Verdant Verse Flare, the Evolution. And for the shoes, Pedal and Leave Ballet from, I think, this season's Starlit Shop again. The Starlit Shop is great this season, at least for the looks I've been styling. And for the headwear, of course, Wandering Far, Molten Drumbeat for the earrings from the Evolution, Verdant Verse Flare. I love how these braids kind of hide the red part, so you just see the green, from this angle at least. And for the neckwear, Unseen Snow from also the Dreamy Puff Boutique, Vines of Vows Dark Night for the bracelet. I think this is from the glow up version of the default purification outfit in Itzaland. I mean, archery, not purification. Purifying Wind, the outfit you start with. And for the choker, Gold Bud Promise from Vishvala Rosa. Without it, you can see the necklace better. I thought this added more of a theater troupey look. Maybe I was thinking of Shakespeare, I don't know. And for the gloves, Haunting Echoes from Vishvala Rosa Daybreak. Oh, Daybreak is the one before the final evolution, so second evolution. Okay. It has this nice velvety texture that I love. So I did dye it. Here's the original. Yeah, I thought I don't have the red unlocked. Maybe it clashed too much, so I dyed it to mute the magenta a bit. That part is not dyeable. It'll retain that color no matter what. I can soften it a bit, but not change it. And for the face decoration, Party Star. Okay, this is something I loved when we first got it. So this was a free item we received after completing the version 1.4 quest. So it is sadly no longer available. In case you started playing after that and don't have it, this was something I added last minute, so she is fine without it. It jumped at the opportunity to get to use it because I loved it when I got it, but I don't use it anymore. Also because it's not dyeable and like all the new stuff is. So, it has to be a green look, a very specific look. You did start before or during music season. This was in the Starless shop in music season, so there's that mask. For the ring, has to new life from Golden Season's free set. Encore Season, sorry. This one is from Golden Season, yeah. And for the makeup, Splendid Night for the base makeup from Music Season. I just love this beauty mark and all the glitter it adds. Like, this is probably my favorite base makeup from any banner. And Graceful Shadow for the eyebrows from Timmy's. Golden Thread for the eyelashes from the free anniversary set. Radiant Realm for the contacts, also from the free anniversary set, and Evening Stars from Music Season again. So this is supposed to be an opera singer's makeup, and I don't get to use it in normal stylings. And I thought she's a performer, so they need exaggerated makeup so people sitting far away can see. So yeah, this works. For the Eureka Mask Magic head here, I had it in red. I didn't have any of the other masked magic, hands or feet in red. Otherwise, I would have used those. So this is all she gets. And here in the overworld, running around, the red looks quite desaturated here for some reason. I don't get it. If I wanted her to play the tambourine, I mean, now it makes sense. It matches the set because it's the base colors. I mean, a theater performer, she can play the tambourine too. Have to be multi-talented. Anyway, yeah, running around. Let me change time of day here. Yeah, the moonlight looks so nice always. Anyway, on to the next look. Yeah, so here's the final look, which I like actually. I like this look, but I don't feel like this is a good showcase of this hair. I don't know. I feel like this hair looks completely different with different headwear, so I was trying them out. For some reason, I settled on this outerwear from Purifying Wind, the default archery outfit. Okay, it still clips, but a lot of the hairstyles clip with it. I thought this didn't, so I wanted to use that and style the entire outfit around it. I used the evolved version of the Verdant Verse hair, and for the dress, Glowing Wish, the base version of Nikki's 2025 birthday dress, Veil of Light for the outerwear, this one, and Thousand Winds Glow Lit for the socks. Okay, there's a story behind this. So when I started styling this, I started with this version. So it was supposed to be a dark sorceress kind of look, or like the same look, but imagine black and red instead of gold and white. So yeah, I started dyeing everything. So here, the glow up version of these legs, the socks, and yeah, here I did use different shoes because I wanted to use different shoes with that. The shoes are from Water's Echo 1.5 4-star set, the glow up version. I did dye it using free colors because there was blue and I switched it to red because the whole look was red. Oh my god. I know I could just generate another code. For some reason, I feel like that would be creating digital waste. I don't know. For the earrings, I'm using Echoed Lament from Silvergale's Aria, Eye of Stars Morning Star from Sea of Stars Morning Star, the glow up version, Entwined Feathers for the bracelet from Golden Buds, again the 4-star from Music Season, Monsoon Messenger for the gloves from Wind of Purity, the default purification outfit. And I did give her a face decoration. Like, would this have worked better? Like, maybe. So this is from Thought and Bloom, the 4-star that came with the cat banner. And this white would match all the white that's going on here. But I used this one, Thought and Bloom First Light. I think First Light is the glow up version. I don't know, I feel like this hides her face less, and I usually don't want to hide her face. For the chest accessory, Seeking Gaze from Radiant Crown, our anniversary set. So without, with. And pendant, Quiet Rest Glow Lit from Forest Ripple Glow Lit here. Also from the glow up version, and yeah, for the back piece, the glow up version of the wings again. This looks white here, so I would have added that, but it's actually kind of blue, green. I mean, that's the color the dress is, so yeah, golden it is. And for the makeup, Dream Ode for the base makeup from the cat banner, but like, yeah, the initial look was red and black. And Dawn Blade for the eyebrows. So after changing everything to white, I did go through the makeup again, but I couldn't decide. So I thought, this works. You can use other makeup. So yeah, Dawn Blade for the eyebrows from the free anniversary set, Golden Thread for the lashes from the free anniversary set, Radiant Realm for the contacts from the free anniversary set, Fruit Drink for the lips from the permanent banner, and I'm using Twilight Reflections for the skin tones. So here, Passionate Banquet, in Nikki's base skin tone, and Muller Snow. And I'm using Dreamwall's head for the Eureka because it's golden and I feel like it fits the vibe, and Ray Plume feet because feathers. I did use the feathery gloves or bracelet, I think. Yeah. So here's what she looks like in the overworld. I do feel like the wings can add volume to different dresses, or like, you can take nice photos. You see, like, okay, angle it correctly and, extra volume. Let me change time of day here. Okay, too bright. Yeah, better. Why did she clip through this? But she has collision with some weird bushes. It's so weird the way the collision works in this game, but you can see how the legs look. I did dye it in 3 colors, and yeah, it does dye well. So I can't change the color of the special effect since I don't have the final evolution. But I think the glow up version, since there's gold, it looks good with most colors. I think gold can be called a neutral color, right? So I tried dyeing the original version. It didn't look this good in wardrobe, so I didn't even test that out outside of wardrobe. But yeah, the glow up version would be my go-to if I wanted to change the color of the socks. And hey, Nikki can play the role of the veiled saintess again. Why would she? I don't know. I love how she looks when she descends, even though, yeah, when I jump up, there are no wings to flutter. But anyway, those were all the looks. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more Infinity Nikki pulls, dye showcases, gameplay, and stylings, consider subscribing. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!